can I just emphasize how God blessed me so much to be able to pray for this lady. I'm not too proud, but I don't want to speak it, but I will say that I buy these and eat these entirely too much. You know how people like candy, chips, things like that? I just replace junk food for this. When I want a snack, I'll get fruit or I'll get these cough drops. They're so good. So I didn't feel like driving here. I said, you know what, I got off work a little late. I just want to go home. I'll go out tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. And God was like, oh, well, just go ahead and make this one stop. And I'm like, Lord, thank you. I love you. But like, if they're not there when I get there, maybe that means I need to take a break for them. And I was like, I do have to make 2 more stops. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. I'll go tomorrow. And he literally emphasized me just go ahead and go to the grocery store so I can pick these up. So I just said, okay, I know it's just not about me getting cough drops, but okay. Went in and it was standard, was in and out, got in the car. I just sat here for a minute, cranked the car up, saw little sweet old lady walking. She was walking relatively slow, so I looked over my car and I was like, oh, she don't have a cane. Why is she walking like that? Slow and kind of hunched over. I said, okay. And then she kind of walked zigzag. And I'm like, okay, she's trying to let me go. So I just stopped and rolled out my window. I was like, hi, ma'am, how are you? She's like, good. I said, are you okay? And she was like, I'm just out of breath. So I leaned my head out the window. I was like, hey, can I pray for you relatively quickly? And she was like, huh? I said, can I pray for you? And she said, I'm sorry, I'm out of breath and I can't hear. So she started walking over to the car. I said, what I said, ma'am, was, can I pray for you? She did like that. She was like, wow, that would actually be great. Got out, prayed with her, and she did the, being Catholic. And she said, no, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I said, even though I can tell you're still out of breath, because I just prayed and you said yes to the prayer, keep your faith. Don't doubt. Don't say nothing negative. Don't say, well. And she started laughing. And I said, you's about to go there, right? And she was like, yeah, because I've been dealing with this. Today's the last day you're going to deal with it. If I never see you again, when God heal you, your family, friends, and doctors will know that you're a walking miracle. And she said, no, I actually hope I see you again. I said, if it's the Lord's will, I hope I see you again too. She said, do you come to this grocery store all the time? I said, unfortunately, yes. And she's like, why did you say that? And I said, I'm kind of like attached to these cough drops I fell in love with. She said, cough drops? I said, yes, I fell in love with these special cough drops instead of like picking out on chips and cookies. And I'm short and I'm too short to be heavy. And I need to even lose 10 pounds now. And she's like, let me check these cough drops. Got in the car, showed her these, gave her one. And I said, taste it. I want to see your face. They're amazing. I said, but I'm going to be honest with you. Sometimes I've allowed people to taste them and only 2 people out of probably like 10 enjoyed them. So that means they wasted all of my cough drops. I said, but that's not going to be the case for you. And I was like, I want to see your face. And she said, well, I'm really not in the mood for a cough drop right now. I said, no problem, no problem. But when you taste this cough drop, I don't care if it's tonight, tomorrow. Then she said, I'll have you in mind. I said, not that you'll just have me in mind. As you take this cough drop and it soothes your throat and it goes down, that's going to be also God healing you from the inside out. And she said, oh, wow. Okay, I'll take that. I said, yes. And then I hugged her and it made me think of like my grandmom and my own mom. And the elderly is just my jam. Ever since I was a little girl, they're just my jam. And God used me coming to get these cough drops so I can pray for that beautiful soul. And God uses everything. Everything is relative, and I'm just grateful to be used by him. So yeah, that's my Testimony Thursday moment. Oh, what a beautiful almost end to my day during Holy Week. Tomorrow's Good Friday. Yeah, it's like Good Friday, but not Good Friday because of what he went through, what they did to him, but it was good because what it did for mankind. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a beneficiary from Good Friday. I'm a beneficiary from Resurrection Sunday. So I'm grateful to be an ambassador of Christ, an ambassador of the kingdom of God. I'm feeling good. All right, people. See you on the battlefield. All right. Bye-bye.